Mr. Amish Khandar, co-founder Khandar Mehta and Shah, Mr. Nakul Sher Dalal, founder NS Legal, Mr. Dhaval Rawal, CMD Abhyuday Bharat, CA Abhishek Jain, co-founder NAB Books, and Mr. Anuj J. Sher Dalal, partner CR Sher Dalal and Company. We welcome the troop of gentlemen for the knowledgeable bar discussion and also the panel discussion. Welcome. Gentlemen, you can take up your seats, please, and we can extend a big round of applause. Plate थोड़ी भारी थी, हाथ खोल दीजिए और तालियां बजाइए. Warm up yourself. Thank you so much. And I now request the moderator, sir, Dr. Kishore, to kindly take over, please. Thank you.
કેમ છો ગુજરાત? મજામાં? Let's start this very interactive and intellectual session because sitting with all such stalwarts, I am feeling scared now. What to ask and whom to ask. Let's start, kind of a, I would not say question answer, but I would prefer to have an intellectual and an interactive session. So let's start with the stalwart who is sitting next to me, Jamshed Mistry. He is heading the legal firm and look after the international relations in a big way. I think more than a decade now. So kindly put forward what exactly, kind of things what we should look for from this particular panel, as well as what are you facing in terms of, I cannot say challenges to a lawyer, but what can be your concern to looking after the things.
Thank you, Kishore. Good afternoon, one and all. My day job is a counsel in the High Court, Supreme Court. I've also got my practice in Canada. But what we've set up is very interesting. It is like you say, you have MSME. That is exactly what we have done. We've created a global virtual network of lawyers. We did that because it's absolutely essential. Today, the legal space, why is it not possible for lawyers to interact with each other, using technology? What is the problem? Yes, the Bar Council has set certain guidelines and all that, that's fine. But today, the world is at your feet. You may, I'll give you a very, very fine example. During the pandemic, for example, there was a client who came and said that I have I've got some goods to be sort of sent to Togo in Africa, and can you have a look at the contract? So I had a look at the contract and I told him, I said, I think there's something wrong. He said, how can you tell me this? I've got my agent over there, he'll 100% confirm, money will come, advance will come. I said, I think one major problem is the arbitration clause. It doesn't make any sense to me. So he says, what do you think I should do? I said, you leave that to us. Now, remember, this is the pandemic. So I told him, I said, we will do a due diligence on your client. He said, that's impossible. I said, some call it logic, most call it magic, but we'll manage it. So what we did is we actually got in touch with our colleagues virtually in first Nigeria, then Benin, who did a due diligence on this particular company in Togo, and they found that it was completely fraudulent. This man saved thousands of dollars, and he was like, I said, you are sitting in your home in the west of Mumbai. Just imagine how much money you have saved in this one. So he said, no, what you are saying is absolutely right. I said, you do one thing, why don't you get in touch with the Indian consulate in that area? So he called up that consulate, said, sir, har hafte एक न दो ऐसे केस होते रहते हैं. So I said, see, exactly. I said, that is what you need to be careful about. Anyway, this is at one extreme. But there are so many other things. Today, our Indian, colleagues are traveling to places. There are sometimes, red corner notices are being issued left, right, and center. You are in another country for things that you have not done. How can someone actually assist you in a systematic way? And especially if you are in this segment, SME and MSME, where capital is a problem, you don't have enough funds, what can you do? So this is something that we have set up, and we will, in our next round, we'll talk about where India is globally. That will be very, very helpful to you.
I think next, I think we have somebody who has a thorough knowledge of GST and taxation. I would request Amish Kandar. He is a co-founder of Kandar Mehta and Shah.
Good afternoon, friends. So, about GST and taxation and various laws like MSME laws specifically for 45 days limit, which is a good initiative by government, but it is perhaps not going the way it was thought of. So there are so many laws which is coming. Compliance burden is increasing for SME industry like anything. We consultants are earning very good because of that, but at the same time it should be good for country as well. So if we see, perhaps we are moving towards a US and Europe way, wherein 80% of business will be controlled by top 20-25 corporates. And MSME as of now maybe 6 crores, and in Gujarat maybe 6 lakhs, 7 lakhs MSMEs. This is my personal opinion, but in next 10 years, at least half of them will be wiped off. Unfortunate thing it is there, but half of them will be wiped off because there are so many challenges for MSMEs, including credit issues, compliance issues, governance issues, and the collaboration and consolidation will happen heavily. The people who will act smartly, they will collaborate with each other. I was just discussing with my friend Anuj that one notification comes and we 50 chartered accountants firm prepare the updates of the same notification. If we come together, at least 10 chartered accountants, we can create a size. Otherwise, we can't compete with Deloitte, KPMG, maybe all other big fours, and maybe so many other consultancy firms like Accenture, McKinsey, and BCG, Boston Consulting Group as well. So it is equally applicable whether it be service industry or whether it be manufacturing industry or any kind of industry, whether it is a service vertical like doctors and all that. Corporate hospitals are coming, corporate consultancy firms, the same way it will be applicable to MSMEs. Some of their founders or maybe promoters will be sitting here. They will have to rethink the entire process, how they can collaborate. And this is my signature statement, either that will be 25 crore company or there will be 1,000 crore company. In between of them will have a great struggle. So we all will jointly will have to think over how we can break that barrier and go towards a kind of 500, 700,000 crore company, and we can sustain the challenges that is going to come in future. That's my personal view. Thank you.
Sir, after listening what you are saying, it seems that this word of caution has to be taken very, very seriously for this particular MSME. Is that what you are suggesting?
Yeah, absolutely.
So there is no way that the top and the middle, there will be no middle. So is there any possibility from the consultant and a helping hand from people like you instead of getting wiped out?
I tell my partners very sad reality that we are going to die, whether we want a graceful death or a kind of, unless we merge and we are top 5 CA firms in Gujarat out of 30,000 chartered accountants over here. But I don't see our future as well. Unless we grow to a size wherein 2,000 people, maybe 100 crore turnover and world service verticals, and those kind of capabilities and sustainability, including the capital and manpower. For us, service industry, people, process and technology is more important. So unless we are capable of doing that, we are going to die, that is for sure. and that the same thing will be the future of all MSMEs. Unless they will have that technology upliftment, they will have collaboration, they will break that barrier. And in US also people say either there will be mom and pop show, like husband wife काम करे छे, two brothers are working, two partners are working very diligently, or there will be corporates like billions and billions valuation, they are funded by private equity, they are listed on stock exchange and all that. So it is very difficult. I am not that negative that those all will die. There will be individual doctors who will be giving better services compared to corporate hospitals, but the people who aspire, who think that this 200 people staff will be sustainable for next 20 years, perhaps it is a difficult statement to make. If I am a 2 people, I will sustain. If I am a 2,000 people, I will sustain. That is my personal view as well.
No, definitely. I'll get back to you after hearing some more this thing. Now, going further, we have a very dynamic personality with us who's going to talk about IPR. Nakul Sher Dalal. He's a founder of NS Legal, and while we were interacting outside, his views seems to be very, very unusual for me. So I would request him to express his my.
So I think as an intellectual property practitioner, I have always to be hopeful about an individual MSME or a multinational, right? So all the MSMEs have to stick by one mantra, which is all the MSMEs will have to ideate, all the MSMEs will have to create, protect and prosper. So if you are a 2 crore or 20 crore company today, and if you want to become a 2000